I was born in Risca in my present home and educated at Risca Town and Pontywayn Grammar Schools. I graduated from University College Cardiff in 1941 with honours in economics and was then employed in the staffing department of the Ministry of Labour headquarters Cardiff for 10 years. During the war I married my husband, a fellow pupil at Pontywayn Grammar School who was at that time in the RAF and later became a school teacher. When my son was 8, I commenced work in Risca Library and retired some 28 years later as Regional Librarian of the Islwyn area. I was appointed a Justice of the Peace in 1961, serving first at Pentonville, Newport, and finally as Chairman of Abercarn Magistrates at Blackwood. I finally retired as Chairman of the Bedwellty Division in December 1989. In 1981, I was asked to represent the Library Service on the local Citizens Advice Committee, and very shortly was appointed the Treasurer and continued to do so until 2000, when I became the first Treasurer of the newly formed Caerphilly County Borough CAB, a position I held for the next 6 years. I continue as a trustee and maintain my present interest. Caerphilly Care and Repair did some minor repair work for me some 3 or 4 years ago, all of which was carried out very efficiently. Consequently, after having a very unpleasant experience with a local contractor, I approached Care and Repair to inquire if it was within their remit to supervise a complete overhaul of my bathroom. I was assured that it was, and Mrs Jane Howells made the first visit and then put me in touch with Mr Richards, their technical officer. Mr Richards then drew up a specification of my requirements, and tenders were sent out to 3 builders. Once these had been returned and studied, Mr Richards and I selected Mr W.R. Turley as our preferred choice, and Mr Turley was invited to my home for a meeting. Various amendments were agreed, and the work was duly started and completed without a hitch in April 2008. I cannot stress too highly how delighted I am with the result, which has been greatly admired, and to praise the detailed care and attention that was given to the project from start to finish. All that I was required to do was to pay the account.